So everyone should have a couple of handouts. The first one is this printed out picture. So if you want to call it, does everyone have this? That should be going around. Okay, I probably got delayed somewhere. But what this is, okay, is a picture that a client has sent to me saying, I have this on my computer, is this bad? This is the worst thing you could ever get on your computer, okay? This is a picture of the warning you get when you get the CryptoLocker virus, okay? The CryptoLocker virus is unique in that, unlike most viruses, what it does is it encrypts all your data, like your documents, your pictures, your music files, anything unique that you created on your computer. It encrypts them. So if you have a regular backup that's just plugged into, like an external hard drive that's plugged into your computer, it will also jump to that and encrypt all the files on your backup. So now you have no backup. Unless you have a secondary backup that you plug in and then take out and just not have it in all the time. Or, unless you have an online backup. All online backups keep mirrored copies. So in other words, you can restore your computer not just to the existing state, but to like a day ago or 2 days ago. So they keep previous copies of all your files. Unless you have this kind of protection, unfortunately, you're severely exposed. Now, if you look at the document itself, it's actually kind of weird. They actually make an odd political statement. It says, no, toward the bottom, it says, where please remember, it says, nobody can help you except us.
Lie. It's a lie, right?
It's been that kind of year. No, actually, that's true in this case. In this case, it is true. They have to give, in other words, in order to get, yes, in order to get out from under this, you have to pay a ransom. Another term for this is ransomware. Okay? If you don't pay the ransom, in this, and you have to pay by Bitcoin, so you can't like cancel it. It says send 0.5362 Bitcoins to the following email addresses. Okay, that at the time, today that's about $399, whatever that means. I know Bitcoin value goes up and down, but today it's about $400. Okay. However, remember, these people are criminals. So, yeah, big time. So, where you're sending the money, okay, it's not like sending it to Dell support or HP support. They don't have to give you anything for the money. They can, if they're too busy eating their Hot Pockets in the basement, then they won't get to you. Okay. Also, notice the bizarre grammatical error. Toward the bottom, it says, please remember, if you do not pay in 3 days, you will lose. LOOSE instead of lose all your files. Yeah. Very often, the reason I mention that is very often these folks are offshore. They're not Americans, or at least they're not operating from America. Also notice in the bottom, very popular antivirus program, Microsoft Security Essentials, is giving you the useless warning that something might be wrong. Once you see this, it's over. You're quite done. So you have to have, in addition to your regular backup, what I've implemented in many of my clients' offices are a secondary backup. In other words, a second external hard drive that I have to trust the owner or some administrative person or somebody to plug in once a day for a few minutes, let it run an automatic backup, and unplug. I can't always count on people to do that. The other thing I try to implement is some online backup, like Carbonite or Mozy Pro or Jungle Disk, or there's a lot of companies out there that do this. They basically all do the same thing. They give you not only a backup, but you can also back up to a different date, like the day before this happened, or even the hour before it happened. This was integral in an office where I was doing some work. I just happened to be there to set up a new computer. It's the only reason I was there. While I was there, the office manager, who's the wife of the chiropractor, says that she, on her Microsoft Security Essentials, she's got this warning. She says, "Is that bad?" And it didn't say what the warning was about, just some sort of virus. I said, well, because she had opened an email. I said, well, delete the email, should be okay. But while I'm working on the workstation, looking at the server, I noticed that one of the files in the server says crypted. That is, you know how some documents end in doc, docx, or xlsx, or .pdf. That indicates the kind of document it is. Crypted means, so as at the end of doc, docx, it adds crypted. So it's an encrypted file. So as I realized right away, wait a second, that email you opened, it was at 3:22. I just happened to remember the time for some odd reason. And the encrypted file was edited at 3:22. So this thing jumped from your workstation to the server. We had to shut off all the computers. Fortunately, you only got into three of the 12 computers. If I hadn't been there, I would have gotten into all 12. As it was, I was there all day unraveling this. I would have been there all week had I gotten into all 12.